for the bad lighting. I'm in my car. I'm about to go in and get my eyebrows microbladed. I'm using my phone camera right now, so it's not the greatest. But I'm going in. I'm super excited. This is my before. This is what they look like. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. My eyebrows have never fully, they grow in, but they're not very dark here. So I'm super excited. I have been waiting for this for a really long time. So here we go. I'll update you guys after. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my microblading experience. I got my eyebrows microbladed about 4 weeks ago, and I'm just going to tell you guys all about the process, everything that happened for me, what I thought about it, the truth about my feelings, and just everything about my whole experience with my microblading. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the drop box below. That way you can keep up with the Aguirre family chaos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Do it. I know you didn't do it. Do it. Click it right now. Hit that subscribe button. So, microblading. I have been wanting to get my eyebrows microbladed for such a long time. I cannot even tell you how long I've wanted to get it done for. I have never had full eyebrows. My eyebrows have always grown into maybe like right here, and then the rest has been very, very sparse and very, very light. So it looks like I have no eyebrow past right here. And it was awful for me. I was always having to draw my eyebrows in. I could never make them look even, and it was just a nightmare for me. I stopped wearing makeup because doing my eyebrows was such a hassle, and I just didn't want to do it anymore. And for me, not wearing makeup, I don't wear makeup, like I don't wear a lot of makeup, but it feels really nice just to put a little bit of like a face on and look refreshed. And for me, I feel more put together when I have makeup on. So I really just kind of let go of myself because my eyebrows weren't done. So I had been wanting to get it done for a while. There's a girl here locally that I knew, and I really liked her work, and I had planned on getting them done, but I just I wasn't ready for it yet, so I hadn't done it yet. And then she was doing a contest, and I won 50% off a microblading session, and I scheduled it right away. I was ecstatic. I was so happy. I had been waiting, for this opportunity for such a long time. I was so happy, and so I scheduled it. I was so nervous, let me tell you. I have heard horror stories about it being super painful. I've seen people go in looking one way and come out looking awful because their eyebrows are just so messed up. There's the chance of infection. There's just all these things that can go wrong if you don't have the right person doing it. So I 100% trusted her. I loved her work. I had been following her on Instagram for quite a while, and I was very confident in her doing a good job, so I was super happy, but I was nervous. I kept telling my husband, I just don't want to be that one person that, she messes up on because she's done amazing on all these other people. I cannot tell you how happy I am, one, with her as the person doing them, and two, with how they turn out. I still have to go in for my follow-up, but I have full eyebrows. I have never had full eyebrows like this, so it's absolutely amazing. I love it. Let's start off with when I first got there. When I first got there, she put the numbing cream on me, and it had to sit for 30 minutes. And while we did that and waited for it to sit, I filled out all of my paperwork, which the paperwork she gave me was extremely detailed. It told me everything I needed to know. I had to sign a bunch of stuff. So one, the paperwork that she handed me was extremely informative, which helped me a lot. As soon as I was done with that and it had set for a while, she took me back. She talked about what was going to happen. She explained everything to me. She made sure to check all of my paperwork, asked me if I had any questions, and then at that point we went over the color, because they do have obviously different sets of color of ink that they can use. They can mix colors to get a certain color that you're looking for. And I want to say this, she was very, very good about making sure that it was what I wanted. I feel like you can go in and they kind of do, they might do their own thing. Your stylist might do their own thing, and kind of try to persuade you into something. I don't know. I just had such a wonderful experience. She literally took so much time making sure that everything was what I wanted. She kept reminding me, this is your face. These are going to be your eyebrows. I want this to be what you want. So everything from color to the shape, everything was, how do you want this? We picked the color, and we decided to start out lighter because you can add darkness at your touch-up appointment, but you can't take away. So I didn't want to start too dark, and she agreed. And then she laid me down and she mapped out my eyebrows, and she didn't take a long time doing this, like this crazy amount of time where I was like, oh my God, hurry up. It was nothing like that. but she definitely took her time, which I really appreciated. I was so nervous going into there that I was going to have these crazy eyebrows. Even though I trusted her and I trusted her work, I still had that fear inside of, oh my God, I'm going to come out here looking crazy. These things are going to be weird. And I was very nervous. She took her time. I really appreciated it. She made sure to explain everything to me. She made sure to let me know, like, hey, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you don't like this. So I let her know I wanted something. I had a picture on my phone, and I'll post it. I'm going to post some before and afters in my video as well, but then I'll post a picture of what I showed her of something similar to what I wanted. I wanted a very natural looking brow with like a very natural arch. I didn't want to look surprised, but then I didn't want to look angry. I just wanted something very subtle, nothing crazy and dramatic. So I showed her a picture, and again, I'll post it up here somewhere, of something that I wanted. And I think she did amazing at taking what I was asking for and what matches my face. So she took her time mapping it out. So then she laid me down to start the procedure. She took before pictures, and she has like a big bright light above you, that way she can see clearly. And I think she could tell I was nervous because she kept, like she was trying to make sure that everything for my mapping, the mapping out was correct and where it needed to be. I think she should... I think she could tell I was a little bit nervous because I kept looking up at her every time she would go to my eyebrows, and I thought she was going to start. And so she offered to show me her tool that she was using. And then it was time for her to get started. And I was nervous. I have tattoos, but it's on your face, and so I was kind of just, I wasn't really sure what it was going to feel like. I was really nervous for the tail ends out here because I thought that would be more sensitive, but she did let me know that most people say that the inner part here is more sensitive, and I did find that to be true. It really felt like she was just taking a needle and scratching you, and that's exactly what they do. And I could feel it. It wasn't terrible. I think in here was definitely more tender, and there were some strokes that I was like, okay, ow. But it wasn't anything bad. Like, it wasn't terrible, absolutely manageable, and it's really fast, honestly. It's not a very long procedure. It doesn't take very long. And it really was not that bad. One thing though was on the left side, my eye kept watering, and it was only my left eye. My right eye was not watering, and then it kept feeling like I had to sneeze, and she did tell me that there is a pressure point, and so you feel like you're going to sneeze, but you don't really sneeze. And it was only on the left side, so that was probably like the sneezing thing where I felt like I was going to sneeze was the most annoying part for me, because I was like, oh, just sneeze, but it wasn't terrible. The pain wasn't too bad. So we went over, and she did her first layer. She applied more numbing cream. We hung out for a minute, and then she finished up, and she had me look at it, and then she decided to add a couple more strokes. She did that, and then I looked at it again. She asked me if I was happy. I was absolutely happy. I was very happy. And so she did let me know that at my follow-up appointment we would kind of fill in more and do what, add what we needed to add. So then I sat up, she put my ointment on, and she explained to me the aftercare, which is super simple. And then she also had I think she emailed it to me, my aftercare instructions as well. That way I had it with me, and it was also in that package that she had me sign. And let me tell you, as soon as she was done, there was no pain at all. I had no pain. My eyebrows were a little red and puffy, but that's it. I had no pain after that. The aftercare instructions were super simple. She made sure that I knew what I needed, and she was also available if I had any questions. I would message her on Instagram and say, hey, I have this question, and she would get back to me and answer it. But the aftercare was super simple. You wash twice a day, which you may get different aftercare instructions. If you have it done, perfectly fine, but this is what I was told, and this is what I followed. I had to wear a hat. I think you saw in my vlogs I was wearing a hat. I had to wear a hat to keep the sun out of my face. I had to apply Aquaphor as needed as my eyebrows kind of dried out, and then wash twice a day. The hardest part for me was not scratching. I am used to not having any makeup on, not having anything on my eyebrows, so I can just scratch my face all I want whenever I'm itchy, and I couldn't do that. So that was the hardest thing for me, or like not rubbing. And then in the shower was very hard because you don't want to have like the direct flow from the shower head get on your face while everything's healing. So that was kind of hard. If you need to wash your face, which you do, you're supposed to wash before you get in the shower. And then also I didn't wear any makeup. I was super excited to put makeup on because I finally had eyebrows, but I didn't wear them until I was at the 2-week mark and stopped putting Vaseline on my face. because I thought everything was still, I think it was the 3-week mark actually, because I felt like everything was kind of healed and doing better, so I waited a little while to wear makeup. And then I go in for my follow-up appointment on June 21st, where we will finish everything out and do touch-ups, and then that's really when everything will look great. You go through these phases, and at first your eyebrows look amazing. They're super sharp and looking awesome, and then they kind of fade, and then the color, the pigment gets pushed back up, and then it looks better again. So you kind of have this like up and down roller coaster of a ride with your eyebrows. One day you absolutely love them, and then the next day you're like, where did my eyebrows go? But the nice thing about that is the packet that she has absolutely explains all of that, so I was prepared for that. And I completely trusted her. I completely trusted that my eyebrows were going to come back. And I just loved the whole process. I absolutely recommend doing it. I would absolutely research the person that you are going to have do it first. That way you can make sure that they're experienced, they know what they're doing, and they truly do good work. If you're local to the Reno Sparks area, Haley Briggs is absolutely amazing. Not only is she great with your eyebrows, but she's such a sweet person. I love just talking to her while she was doing it. She's so easy to connect with, and it was just, I had the most amazing experience. So follow me on Instagram. I did make a post about her, but I'll link her Instagram up here somewhere as well. That way you guys can go follow her, check out her work, and just reach out to her if you guys are local. She's absolutely amazing. I had such a great experience. I would absolutely 100% recommend it, and I absolutely recommend her. So yeah, I love it. I'm super excited for my follow-up. I'm going to do another video, like an updated video when I go in for my touch-up and everything's healed after that. But I absolutely love it. I'm going to post some before and after pictures. That way you guys can see, and then, yeah. Okay guys, I'm done. This is what they look like. Oh my goodness, I am so freaking happy. I have not had eyebrows like ever. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm so happy. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the drop box below. And keep up with the Aguirre family chaos. Have a good day, guys. Bye.